It's been a long time coming from the Airsee, South Carolina, baby. Sometimes it feels like the world is against me, 'cause I'm coming from SC, from heartache and pain, struggle and strain, trying to maintain for the SC. So mama, don't worry, I'ma make my dreams happen.
Hi guys, welcome back to the TheNailJeanieSC. How are you? I hope you are well and your family is doing well. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, if this is your first time visiting the channel, consider subscribing, and if you've been here with me and are returning, I would like to welcome you back. Go ahead and hit that like button for me, and let's get into today's video. So guys, I'm going to try this trend, the detachable nail trend, and here I'm just showing you guys the tips that I end up using. So I actually tried to bypass all of the gluing two tips together and that scenario, and I had found these tips I think on Shein like many moons ago. Maybe last year or the beginning of maybe the ending of last year. So these are short aquarium nails. When I was looking for them, I was looking for aquarium tanks that I didn't have to worry about, creating the aquarium nail with. But the nails were so short, so I was like, when I was thinking about this detachable trend, and I was looking at how, all of the creators that was trying it, and even the original creators, and I don't even know who they are, created it, I thought about these tips. And so I reached in my drawer and I said, well, I'm going to try it out. And it actually ended up working for me. So I'm going to try it. This is my little hack. So I didn't have to go through all of the other steps. But I think I do want to try it the original creator way, just to see if it's any difference. But you guys let me know as you're watching the video. Tell me what you think. So with this detachable nail trend, this trend has a lot of learning curves. So I'm trying this out, guys. I don't know if it was going to be a success or if it's a success or not. I said, at least give it a try. All you can do is try. So because it's been sitting in my mind to want to try it out, I said it's no better time like the present time. So we are here. So what I do know in regards to watching other creators create this trend is you need that little bit of that little small gap between where you have that tip and where the opening is at. So you don't want to completely seal the nails like you would with a regular enhancement, but you want to make sure you leave that small opening there. And guys, you're going to find out why as soon as we are out of application and moving into the filing portion, which I did off camera. But you guys will understand why I say it's very important to leave that gap there. As you guys can see, I'm trying not to put the acrylic all the way up where it meets the little nail that I the nail that's actually adhered to the nail plate. I'm gonna say that like that. So you don't want that detachable part to meet that free edge of that nail, okay? Because if you do, and you guys gonna see, especially with this pinky nail here, you're gonna have an issue when it's time to detach that portion from the nail. And I kept the gap, just so you guys know there is a gap there. But you have to be real careful and real mindful when you're using different mediums, especially acrylic. Because acrylic does run, and you don't want to have it running all over the nail because it's going to start to dry in places and get in places where it can dry and then start to attach. And that's what I had an issue here with the pinky. Now the other nails, no issue at all. But the pinky nail, somewhere I allow acrylic to touch in that seam, and it start to bond those two nails together. But neither here nor there. You want to make sure your application is clean as possible. Of course, guys, you know I love to practice on my practice hands, especially with my acrylic application, just to get the application as clean as I can so I don't have to do a lot of filing on the back end. So that's what I've been working on when I do my daughter's nails, when I do other clients' nails that want acrylic. I try to make that application as clean as possible. Now, the one thing I always have a problem with is I always want to mess with these practice fingertips. And as you guys can see, the acrylic had not completely dried. And I put a little indentation in that tip of the nail. So I end up having to go in and add a little bit more product just to cover that up and blend all of that in. But I'm not building these nails too thick because I'm thinking about all of the additives to this design, right? So anytime you're going in with any type of application, whether it's dip or hard gel or poly gel or acrylic, you want to make sure that you think about everything that you're going to be doing to the nail prior to you doing your application on the nail, because you definitely don't want your nails to be bulky and big and don't look like a natural nail, right? So that'll be my tip for that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the acrylic process, and I'm going to let you guys watch me do it. Now, some people pull the detachable part out and do the acrylic process that way. And I started to do that, but then I was like, well, if I can kind of firmly hold that tip in place with my finger, which you can see I have my ring finger pressed against the up underneath that nail plate, so that nail does not move and shift too much as I try to lightly put the application on that tip part. So yeah. So, but a lot of people do, a lot of the creators I have seen, they do individually do the tips by using a tweezer of some sort and holding the tip to do application or whatever they need to. But the one thing I do know going into this, you need those nails to fit as snug as possible into that groove. So whether you do the glue the two tips together method, or you so happen to have these tanks around like I have, you're going to make sure, guys, that it's the tip that you use is either going to be upsize or downsize. It's going to be downsize, I think, because downsize means it's bigger. You want to use a size down so you can, that tip will fit snug in the opening. Okay, so just a FYI, you definitely want that tip to fit snug, because if it's going to be a detachable nail, you don't want the nail, and I'm going to show you guys, because that ring finger, when I did the application, it started to feel like it's getting loose the more and more I was pulling the detachable part away from that base. So you wouldn't want to be out and you have a detachable set on and one of your nails fly off or fall somewhere because it's not snug and you can't find it. So just be mindful of that. Now, I will give you my opinion at the end of the video about these, but this is just a test run, a trial run to see all of the trial and error that these nails come with. Guys, they are no easy feat. I can tell you that. And anybody who probably have done these probably can say the same. It does take time because you have to really be strategic in your product laying. However, whatever product you use, you have to be real mindful and real strategic in how you lay the product on the nail, because as I stated earlier, you do not want that detachable part and the free edge to the nail that's actually bonded to your hands to stick together. It'll be very hard and it won't work. And then you'll have that divot, which is that line of demarcation where you can see that these are two separate nails, and you kind of want to create the nail where it kind of look flush. You the only one know that it has that detachable part. So I'll give you guys my thoughts on this set at the end, but I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this application. And if I think of something, I'll jump back in if it's something I think will help you guys out. to jump back in here. So as you can see, I pulled out that pinky just to see if I could separate the detached part from the nails, and I could not separate the detachable part. So that's what I mean about being very careful with your application. You have to take your time with it. You know, things happen. If I thought I was going to end up having to redo the pinky altogether, you know, create a new nail, shaping it, all of that good stuff, and redo the application. But I was able to get it to separate by just taking this plastic cuticle pusher here and going along the grooves, taking this file and filing it, and kind of like making space, I can say, around the back of the nail so it will come out, because some of the acrylic got underneath where the tank is at, and that's what caused it to stick. So just be mindful of that and be careful when you you know, when you are doing your set. Just, you know, take these lessons from me. That way you don't have to worry about making these same mistakes. But don't give up and don't get stressed out. You can always start again with another nail, or like I did, take your time and just, you know, get it to come apart. Now I did all of the shaping and filing off camera, and I did forget to tell you guys I was using Young Nails Cover Flamingo, Young Nails Monomer, and Young Nails number 10 Greg's signature line brush. So that's what I use in order to do the foundation on this set. Now I'm going in and I'm going to be using some candy products to do the set. I'm also going to be using a product from Apres, magnetic gel from Apres, to do the design. Now, the one thing I wanted to let you guys know, that you have to think about a design that will connect, and not only once it connects looks good, but it looks good once it's detached, right? So I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I know you done seen this trend done several times prior to my video. So you have to make the set and the detachable part look good together, but you also want to make sure that when you're ready to take off your detachable portion, that you still have a good, nice set of nails to wear, that you're going to be happy with, that you're going to enjoy looking at without your detachable part. So I was sitting here thinking, and I kept trying to figure out what I want to do with this set, how I want to go with this set. Now, I do want to try this again. Like I told you guys in the beginning, doing it the actual way that everybody else is doing it. I do want to try it again. And I do want to try different type ideals, decor, nail art, stuff like that with it as well. But today I went simple. I was just thinking, okay, I definitely want to use these stones that you guys see over in the right hand corner. I want to use these stones. I want to use, you know, the color teal blue or bluish like tone with this cat eye. I want to use this, and I want to use these gold flakes. But I still need to create a design. So I decided that I'll go with polka dots, because I love polka dots. Polka dots is easy, easy nail art to create. Just like marbling, it's just easy to do, and it can make a set look really, really beautiful in the end. So that's what I'm going to do. So guys, right now I'm just showing you all the process. Now I thought I was recording when I was going into the cat eye part of the video, and looked over and realized that I had not hit the record button. It was just sitting there waiting for me to hit the button. So I was like, great. So at first I was nervous. I didn't think I got much of the the nail art portion. But yeah, everything was just repetitive, and I didn't want to I kept stopping the camera because I was like, okay, this is just all repetitive. I don't need them to see that I'm putting 2 coats of the blue on, 2 coats of the magnetic cat eye on. So when I was doing that, I kind of got distracted, forgot to hit the record button. So guys, it's going to go straight from one cat eye magnet application to the design. And that's only because I could not think what I really wanted to do as design wise. So yeah, that's why that happened, because I just really couldn't decide what I wanted to do. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video thus far. I hope you have learned from my mistakes, and I hope you try this trend as well. And I will be checking your channels out as well when I see this trending, and any other thing. Of course, I watch you guys all the time, and you guys do amazing nails. But I love seeing when the trends are happening and how everybody else's take on it appears, because you learn from each other. So I can learn something from you, hope you learn something from me, and vice versa. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put 2 coats of this beautiful candy blue on the nail. And I love these candy polishes because they have that rounded brush and it gets right into the cuticle. I didn't even have to use a cleanup brush not one time in this application, and that is a first for me. That's a first. So yeah, I love these candy gels. Y'all know how much I love candy. If I can get all of the gels that they actually have, I will be one happy person. But I'm trying my best to slow down a little bit, and I'm doing pretty good, I think. Well, not really, but that's neither here nor there. One day I'm gonna be able to say it, and I'm gonna mean it. But until then, catch this music. Now, guys, I wanted to come back in. As you can see, I've already when you're in the nail art portion, I felt for me this was my longest portion besides the application, because I had to do the hand, then I had to do the detachables, and in order to make sure everything is looking cohesive and right, I had to do it all separate, one by one. And of course, using the cat eye, so you're gonna, make sure that once you get it how you want it, you freeze it in place. So yeah, it's a process. So I told you guys I was gonna tell you how I feel about these nails, and do I think they're practical, or is there something, are they worth the time and the energy spent into creating them? It really depends on who is doing them, and it depends on who is wearing them, right? For me, no, I would not wear them. No, I would not spend the time doing them on my nails to wear them. It's just too much. I'm either going to go long, I'm either going to go short, but it's no in between for me. But if I had to offer this service, I'm not sure if I would. And that's just me being honest, because it's just a long, tedious process. And I feel like my clients will be here all day just, to get this done and done right for them. So I don't know. I don't think it's something I want to add to my pricing sheet just yet. But I do want to play around with it. I do want to try it again and just, see what it's like doing it the way the original creator who created the trend start doing it. So I don't know who the original creator is. You know that person, please tag them in the comment section. Drop their handle in the comment section, because it is a genius ideal. I can say it's pure genius. The ideal is amazing for women who are working in the office, nurses, women who just can't wear the longer nails, but on the weekend they want to get jazzy and they want to wear a cute long nail set or a longer length than they normally have, and they have this cute little detachable to detach to their nails. The only reason why I wouldn't wear them on myself just yet is because the one thing I need to learn is how to create the plug. I definitely wouldn't want my nails exposed and things getting underneath or inside of the nail, because I have enough issues. So unless I create or learn how to create the plug for the nail, I don't think I want to I don't think I want to just yet wear these or wear a set. Not these particularly, or wear another set. So I'm going to be looking and researching that as well. I'm going to stroll Instagram, TikTok, and see how the ladies create the plugs. Those that have done it, how do they plug the tip once they remove the detachable part? How do they make that? How do they create that? That's what I want to know. So if you know of a content creator who already did these styles and did the plug, please drop their name in the comment section for me as well under your comments, so I can go over and watch. That way I can, learn that process as well. Alright guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here, watching this video with me. And tell me what you think about the set. Tell me, is it something that you would try out, something that you would wear? Tell me, what do you think about this detachable nail trend? I want positive. I want the truth. What I mean. But, of course, positivity, of course, in the right way. But I just want to know what you guys think about the trend. Are you feeling the trend, or that's a no for you? You're not feeling it? Not something you interested in doing or wearing? Just let me know. Alright guys, I'll see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of this video. We coming to the end. I'm just going to attach these charms, and then I'm going to give you some final shots, and that's going to be it. See you all in my next video. The deuces are flying in the air. The Nail Genie. She's out.